if you guys have a 2-car garage and you can only have 2 cars that has to serve both for fun and also for commutes, what are those 2 cars? So start thinking and put it down in the chat. I'll go first. I think the my 2-car garage, the fun car, is going to be a Cobra Kid car, which I plan on putting together at some point in the future, because that's going to be a manual, of course. Probably going to have a 5-liter Coyote in there, and it's going to sound like crazy. And then the second car in the garage is going to be some sort of EV, probably, because it's going to be used for commuting. It's going to give you that electric performance, good efficiency, don't have to go to the gas station. So probably some sort of Hyundai Kona or something like that, or an Ioniq 5. But that would be my theoretical 2-car garage.
Okay, so I'm going to go in slightly a different direction.
Not a bad garage.
Because me. So for the... and I'll actually kind of...
Golf cart. Lou just says golf cart. That's it. That's his 2-car garage is a golf cart.
Little inside thing. I work with Lou and Courtney, and I would wager he puts more miles on a golf cart than he does his actual vehicle.
As I have worked at a golf course as well, and Lou and Courtney, for you guys watching, and you know, I worked at Panther Valley for like 12 years. I've probably put more miles on a golf cart than I've put miles on any car I've ever owned. It is an accurate thing. It's all you ever drive when you work there. Totally.
So real quick, since we're on the topic of the power couple that is Lou and Courtney, both of them like cars from 1967. Lou would have the Camaro and with the 4-speed, and his daily would be a granite crystal, getting real Sidlantis specific here, Ram 2500. Courtney's fun car would be a 67 Impala, and I know for a fact it's the same exact truck. But to that point, for me, I'll look at it as next 5 years, what would my dream 2-car garage be? 750 plus horsepower Mustang, well on my way to that, so check. And my reasonable, when the snow is out there, or, kind of daily driver, more utilitarian vehicle, Gen 1 Ford Raptor.
Yes, very utilitarian in the fucking Mexican Baja. Jesus Christ. Yes, utilitarian when I'm running the Baja 1000.
That's actually a really smart combo. I can't believe I'm calling Chad smart on this. But
end the stream.
You know what you could do?
All right, we got to end stream now.
By the way, Hanson, real quick, random drug testing for you is tomorrow. Continue.
You could put a trailer on that Raptor, and then since that Mustang is going to be making so much power and it's probably be somewhat undrivable, you could put that on the trailer and just take it to a track somewhere and just have fun.
Totally exactly what I was thinking when I said both of those. Thank you for being inside of my head. Welcome. You'll enjoy it here. The other thing was so I could do dumb stuff like drive to you guys in 2 feet of snow. Yeah. Surprise!
I support that.
For me, if I'm being honest, Mustang fun car, something 4-wheel drive. I'm going to get something 4-wheel drive. I want it to be fun and interesting and not just, here's some truck. Gen 1 Raptors are actually really, even in this market we live in, they've come down to reality to where they were mid to high 40s for a decent one with some miles on it, to where now it's for a 6.2, because the Gen 1s actually came with a 5.2 and a 6.2 V8. For the 6.2, because gas prices aren't expensive enough, so you need the bigger V8. Basically, they're $35K. They're pretty reasonably priced for what they are. I'm definitely looking for a truck. That's kind of at the top of my list, but that would be just fun in any situation. And again, my commute is 1.5 mile round trip, so fuel efficiency, practicality, doesn't really matter. I could get whatever I wanted. It's fun, and I have fun for all ages and all situations. And then Greg, I'm guessing, is going to go with something British and also British.
Yes, actually, funny you should mention that. So, are there guardrails here? Could I just have money no object as this, or are we talking about realistic cars?
The only restriction is
your imagination.
You have 2 slots in your house to put cars in. This is going to be for your fun car, your daily. It could be whatever.
Bumblebee and Optimus Prime.
So I put a tremendous amount of time to this exact topic in my own brain, way more than I rightfully should have. Probably more than I think about how to keep my house electrified. So if money is no object, I would probably own a Pagani Huayra BC and manual swap it somehow. Don't know how. but I would probably make that happen because it'd be the only one in the world. I think it's one of the most beautiful cars ever made, and it's just so cool. Plus, it also has like 700, 800 horsepower, and that's just awesome. But for my second car, I would take a Rolls-Royce Ghost, and I would put a lift kit on it, and I would make it an off-road overlanding vehicle because it's just the most ridiculous thing ever to think about. This enormous behemoth of a British opulence mudding it in the middle of the woods with 37-inch wheels and tires on it, a 675 horsepower, massively torquey V8 or V10 or V12, whatever they have in there these days, would just be hilarious. I think it would be great. And again, money, no object. Who gives a shit? I would do something like ridiculous like that. But if I'm going like an actual normal garage, my dream 2-car garage would be an Overlander and a sports car. So I'd probably do a 4Runner with a 4Runner TRD Pro with a roof tent and like full overlanding setup. Jerry cans, like everything you could possibly do, because it'd basically just be able to go anywhere the hell you want. Plus Toyota reliability, that's why I wouldn't like get a Jeep for that respect. Like they're great off-roaders, but they're just not the most reliable vehicles ever. And then I'd get probably, right now at the top of my list is a couple of different sports cars, but right now probably number one is probably a Jag F-Type R. Just cool, great sounding, lightly moddable for more power, and again, British. But yeah, like those would be my two.
I would suggest, instead of picking up that 4Runner TRD Pro, look into the Lexus GX 460. It's basically like the same truck, I guess, but it comes with a 4.6 liter V8. So it's got a little bit more oomph and more luxury appointments inside. It looks different. I think the 4Runner looks a little bit better, looks a bit more rugged. If you wanted to go with like an overlanding vehicle, I'd go with like the most capability, and that Lexus GX 460. That's a really popular vehicle in the overlanding community. Yeah, it's that's the one I would go with.
And here's the crazy thing about it: that V8 is ancient by comparison. It's a 2UR, but the thing is, they are so stupid strong that you could make
reliable.
That thing is like, that's a great choice. Seeing as how we just rambled on for quite a bit, and we asked chat this question.
And we addressed nobody.
Mark Anthony, all of Mark Anthony's cars are fun cars except for the Ram. The old 2-wheel drive 5.2, an 08 C30 T5 M66, a 15 T6R design, Platinum, and a 96 850R, and a 99 Cherokee V8 4x4 for the trails. I could never reduce my garage to just two. Sorry to nail the discussion. Antone's 2-car would be a B7 2008 RS4 sedan. Great choice. Love those things. Definitely want to play with one down the road. 8th gen 2011 Civic Si sedan would probably with the large Mugen rear wing spoiler. Love all things Mugen.
Those are cool.
That's a cool one.
I love 8th gen Civics. Those are great cars.
Oh, good. A name I can't pronounce. Luiso Torres Morales 2022 Kona N.
Luisito Torres Morales.
Greg is definitely the cultured one of the group.
4 years of AP Spanish, man. I know how to pronounce things. That's all it is.
2 years of barely going to Spanish class because I was mad that they got rid of shop to put in the foreign language department.
That speaks volumes right there.
Yes.
And now I'm not multilingual business human. I'm centered around cars. Let's figure that one out.
We got Christian McGraw has a pretty sick setup. 76 K10 daily and a 70 GMC Suburban 490 stroker.
Nice. Lots of V8s.
All of the yeses to that. That is badass.
Mark is looking to sell the Ram and the Jeep to go buy a 4x4 Cummins Ram, so reducing 2 cars, so it kind of counts. So he begrudgingly gets it down to the list of 2. Fun car. My C30 all-wheel drive swapped, but for rally. Love that idea. And then, of course, 2nd gen Ram Cummins with a good camper shell for off-road adventure. So it feels like we're kind of falling into a theme here, where it's the fun on-road and the fun off-road, with the exception of Hanson's ecologically responsible decisions.
The Hanson, shut up.
I'm going to go do that.
Get out of here. You imagine he just leaves for the rest of the stream and then he just doesn't come back. That'd be crying. You just hear... It's all in the corner.